heading out. Mud Lake. Probably my third attempt to get over there, just because it's such treacherous terrain over this ginormous mountain pass. This mountain pass is like probably only about 2 miles as the crow flies, but man, there's really no trail that I found except for this one. This is the first time I actually even knew this trail was here, so it'll be interesting to see where this trail goes. But I tried going off trail one time, trying to get to the peak to see if I could see over it. And man, when I finally got to the peak, I realized that was one peak out of many peaks still blocking the way. So I'm gonna shoot for it this way and see if I can make it up. We'll see. I don't have as much time as I'd like, but give it my best shot, see how far I get for the day, and see if we can just see what it looks like. It's been really nice that I found this trail. I didn't even know this trail was here. Where we're trying to go, actually, is just over that mountain pass. It's not a it's weird. It's just a steep mountain for a little bit, and that is only probably about a mile of actual like real steep incline. If I can get over that, there's 2 lakes over there that have been look really interesting to me on the map. I'd like to see if I can get over there to camp, but today I'll probably just see if I can get up high enough on top of those mountains to see over and see the lake. That'd be really cool. See what it looks like, because I'm having trouble deciding if it's a lake that has water in it year round, or if it's just kind of a seasonal little marshy lake. Either way, it looks like it'd be a really awesome place for moose to hang out, and checking the migration little path, it just looks like that's where a lot of the moose and elk migrate throughout the season in the summer months. So I'm gonna try to get over there and see what it looks like. If all goes well, I'd like to eventually plan a weekend backpacking trip where we camp at the lakes. I'm really impressed that this trail is here. I never realized it was here. It is kind of a 4-wheel, kind of like a Jeep trail, just to get into this area to start the hike, but man, this is making it so much easier. Last time I was literally just bushwhacking through that all the way up an entire mountain. Leaves are changing. In fact, I was up here a couple weeks ago and I've kind of missed the leaf season. Actually, the leaves are a lot of them have fallen, but it's still really pretty to see. Lots of water out here. This is really cool. Didn't bring any sunscreen, so we're gonna see how burnt I get. Be nice, because this might be my last hot burn of the year, since it's starting to get a little more chilly. Starting to get just a little bit steeper here. The trail doesn't look too traveled, which is awesome. I know where I'm at on the map, but yeah, that easy trail has now become difficult terrain. I guess that's where it ends. I've seen so many animals out here. I see elk and deer. I see deer every time I come out. I see elk almost every time I come out. And I've seen black fox, silver fox, that was black, with its pups. That was awesome. I saw a black bear not too far from here. So I know they're out here. I've seen tons of turkey, you name it. This is just the beginning. Beautiful. And that's what we're trying to get over. And by we, I mean you and I. You think we can do it? Oh, this is far from easy. Oh man, this is a hill. It's beautiful though. I am still not close to being over this peak. Oh man. I think we're getting close. Probably within a mile of the lakes. But man, that hill really took a lot out of me. It's not over yet, but that was a big hill. I also don't want to get lost out here because I won't get lost to the point where I won't like get out. I don't want to get lost to where it takes me like an extra hour to get home. It's very beautiful out here though. I've seen a lot of tracks along the water that I think are moose or elk. Everything looks the same out here. My hair looks so funny. Everything looks the same. Really pretty. Look at those mountains behind me. Man, I've been at it for hours now. Cutting, trekking through this intense, thick forest. And I think about 3/4 of a mile from the lake. Although the thing that's hard is there's no real landmark or reference to know which way like where I'm at. I don't have a compass, which sucks. Wish I did. All right, back again. It's been probably 2 hours of hiking. That looks easy compared to what it was. Now it's just nothing but these rocks. I'm about to call it because I don't know if I'm gonna have, if I get there, I don't know if I'll have the energy to get back. Look at this. How cool. Pretty high up. I don't know if I'm gonna call it or if I'm gonna continue on. I want to keep going. I'm not far from the lakes, but without a real map, it's really tricky because I just don't have the energy to, to walk around trying to find it. And I don't want to get to the point where I don't have the energy to make it all the way back. Because it's starting to it gets dark earlier now, and there looks like there's a little, not a storm, but it looks like it could pick up, But anyways, I wanted to show you guys this really cool, I found a little, a bottle here, and in it was a little letter. Looks like Derek of Bandit Lane, Bailey. Walked here from my house. Was going to try to hit the Mud Lakes. Forgot my map. Looks like he was in the same boat as me. Man, interesting. I kind of want to leave a message too, but man, I'm so beat right now. Found while roaming. What is this? No snow. Oh, it's just a little ledger of the people that have been here. It's so wet though. I don't know if I'll be able to write on it. But I dropped the damn pencil. I've decided, I think, that I'm gonna continue on just a little bit. It looks a little bit like a storm's blowing in. October, it could get really cold, but we'll see. Just a little bit longer. It's about almost 4 right now. Close as I can get. Oh man, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try zooming in. That's the lake. Oh, so close, but yet so far away. Oh no, I don't think I can do it today because I would have to hike all the way down there and then all the way back up. I just can't decide if I want to hike down there. I mean, I want to. Like, you can see the lake. It just, that is so far down this huge incline. And I'm so worn out. But I don't know. Part of me just wants to stay here the night. Like, stay down there so I can do it and hike out in the morning. That's the lake. That's the climb. Plus I had to go all the way back up that. We gained a lot of intel for the next mission, but unfortunately I'm going to have to call it. Our attempt to make the lake was a failure. Wisen up and next time we will make it. Now I have to hike all the way back, which is not going to be fun considering I am far from worn out. I am like beyond worn out. Closest attempt so far, at least I can see it. It's nice to know there's water. I thought it might just be like really dry or like a little marsh, but it's actually like 2 legit lakes. But there's no trail in. You have to bushwhack your way in. That's the Mount Eldon, or Mount Eldon, the Mount Everett. That is, boy, I'm tired. Mount, starts with the E. Oh gosh. I'm about to come back. I'm so tired I can barely think. Wow, that took me a long time. Probably 15 minutes of me trying to figure out what it is called. It's called Mount Evans. Mount Evans Wilderness Pike National Forest. Well, here I am. Made it on the other side. So that was Mount Evans. Over there, you're looking down, kind of like Bailey-ish, Colorado. Oh man, it is beautiful, but it kind of just shows how far I have to go. And the terrain is just not easy. It's really, really hard. Oh shit. Oh. Very fun stuff. Oh gosh. Just want to be back to the Jeep. Stop. Something to eat on the way home. Oh, back over the mountain. Finally starting to see civilization a little bit down there. Hey, look at this. I can finally start to see the landmark that guided me. I basically knew if I head directly east of this mountain, I would somehow kind of get near the lakes, and that's what happened. But look, here it is. That little peak. I don't know if you can see it, the light. But yeah, so that's relief. And I just need to keep going until I hit the little creek thing. And then I'll follow that creek all the way down the mountain back to the Jeep. Yay. Oh, it's so nice. At least it's a little bit of a downgrade right now. I don't see any bears. I haven't seen really any animals other than some deer. It's funny because every once in a while you go through these areas where it's really quiet, like overly quiet, like too quiet, you know what I mean? And it's scares the heck out of you. Like, why is it so quiet? Sometimes it's hard because I have to head like uphill or back away from where I'm going. Absolutely no sign of the water yet. Real challenge is just how like thick it is. Like, there's no, oh man, there's no way out that way. Woo-hoo! Is it pretty? Nice day to be tired and stuck out here. Oh, our faithful peak. Close to the water. Yes, 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 yes. Woo. Very beautiful though. And I've somewhat like found kind of the trail. It's not much of a trail, but I can tell there's people walk it sometimes. It's not dark, but the sun sets so fast nowadays that it'll be dark within an hour. You see this? That is a trail. That is a trail. That is nice. I'm just gonna fast forward to the end. He didn't make it out. No. I'm almost out. Probably the last video I take just because I'm so weak. But it was a really good hike, even though I didn't make it all the way to the lake. I'm glad I made the decision to turn back. That would have been very foolish to continue on. I would have ended up having to stay down there overnight. There's no way I would have made it out. Probably should have brought a little more food. Anyways, next time I'm gonna make it all the way lake. Anyone that wants to join me can. I think it's gonna have to be a 2-day trip at least, where we stay overnight. Next year, 2021, Mud Lakes. Made it out of there before dark. That was nice.